Welcome back to our channel. Today we have a special pick a card just for Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, but otherwise for the holidays. This is what is Spirit giving you as a gift for this holiday season. So we have three different piles. So pick whichever one resonates or whichever one looks the most appealing to you. And then what we'll do is we have tarot, we have oracle, we have these this special stocking here that has songs. So like what songs you should listen to kind of get yourself in that holiday spirit. And then we'll also do some stickers to kind of see what gifts are coming to you. So pick whichever pile you're attracted to, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to look into the first pile here into what is Spirit gifting you this holiday season. So we'll see you there.
See you there.
If you chose pile 1, you chose this amethyst crystal. So this is going to be all about what Spirit is gifting you this holiday season, which is super exciting. We're uploading this on Christmas Eve. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas 2020. Thank goodness this year is almost over, and it's, this is a good week. We've passed into the age of Aquarius now, which is super exciting. I'm pumped about.
Also, quick before we start, if you guys hear me sniffling a lot, I'm not having a mental breakdown. My allergies are really acting up today, so that's why. I just want to make that clear so no one's like, is she okay?
Yes. So we're also going through, if you are spiritual and you know what we're talking about, but right now we're going through, we just came out of the conjunction, which is, it's the Great Conjunction, which is also known as the Christmas star, which is actually still happening right now. You can even see it in the sky still, but basically Saturn and, is it Jupiter?
Yes.
Yeah, Saturn and Jupiter are like super close together right now. They're not going to cross or anything, but it's called a conjunction when they get this close together, and it's been like 400 and some years since they were this close together, and it kind of ushered in the new age of Aquarius. So a lot of people who are spiritual are going through what we call ascension right now. So there's a lot of people that have like headaches and are sniffly and are just kind of like needing to sleep a lot. So, look out for us spiritual friends of yours, because we might be going through it a little bit right now.
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. But we are going to get into what gift Spirit is bringing you this holiday season. We have tarot, we have oracle cards, and then we have this special stocking here that has songs that you should listen to get into the holiday spirit. And then we also have some stickers to kind of go over what other gifts are in there as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started with your tarot cards. So what is Spirit bringing you? We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups.
Okay, lots of cups.
Mm-hmm. We have the Lovers. And then we have the 10 of Cups.
Wow, okay. Wow, that's a great energy.
Yes, super exciting. So what I'm getting off of this, I mean, first of all, this deck, first time I've used this deck and I'm super in love with it. But the Lovers, I don't know if you can see that, they're penguins. Which penguins, if you know anything about penguins, and they're not focusing very well, my camera's being a little off tonight, but if you know anything about penguins, they mate for life. So the Lovers, it's like the perfect card in this deck for me anyways. But there's a lot of cups energy here, a lot of emotions. And basically what I'm getting is you're going to have a lot of new relationships, a lot of new friendships, potentially a romantic interest coming in, and you're going to be feeling really emotionally fulfilled. So I feel like what Spirit's really bringing you as a gift is you're moving on from things and relationships that no longer serve you. And in doing so, they're now sending in all of these new relationships that are going to serve you and going to lift you up and be emotionally fulfilling, is really what I'm getting.
And I agree with that. It's funny because like before this group started, like I don't like like I usually, like when we read, I have to kind of like I'm really like, my gifts are more like feeling and touch. I do see a little bit, but like not that much. And like I do hear, but um it helps me to kind of focus my energy if I can, like, be touching the cards, or like since Beck is doing it this time, I'm using pen and paper to channel. And before, like when we were getting ready, I was just sitting here and I wrote down group one, and the first thing that happened is like, then this song started playing in my head. And I actually think it's really funny because I think this song that I wrote down is actually quite fitting, and it's Blue Hour by TXT. And I remember I was hearing the line specifically, where they were saying like, oh, hold on, of course it's like, it's not popping into my head as I'm talking about it now, but it's the where they're saying like, basically like, just like, I want you, basically, yeah, because it's you're the one that I want. So I think it's very, that's what these cards are, and that's the lyrics that I was hearing of that song.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And there's a lot of cup energy, which is emotion, but also if you are a water sign, then this is probably the correct group for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you like that little piece of confirmation there. Um, and then I believe the lovers is Gemini, isn't it?
Yes, so if I was going to say, so if you have Gemini in your chart anywhere, or you are a Gemini and you have water in your chart, then definitely double, triple confirmation for you.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to get into your oracles to get a little more, because I know for a fact that they have more than just relationships in store for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to show you your oracle cards now. So first one we have is health. So
Mm-hmm.
I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. You have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. You have, I'm probably going to say it wrong, Seleno, the enchanter, dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. And if you hear anything, it's just my air coming on because it's cold outside. It's snowing. So, and then for your universe card, you got you glow, we beam, thinks. And then it says, in case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared, the universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things.
That's cute.
I love those cards. And then for your crystals, I pulled 2 for every group. So I'll show you what they are and then I'll read them. The first one is Big Spite. And then your second one is Sugarlight. So we'll read Big Spite for you. So timing, action, and change. Timing is everything, and with Big Spite, that couldn't be truer. Big Spite has an impeccable knack for the right timing and can encourage you to try new things, pursue an opportunity, or change anything that needs an update. Big Spite opens the connection between your base chakras and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. Big Spite encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move toward true alignment between you and your soul. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. Aries and Taurus are the signs, and then Moon is the planet. And then for Sugarlight is originality, forgiveness, and unconditional love. I sense a theme here. It says Sugarlight helps anybody who has ever felt like they did not belong feel loved and supported. Vibrating violet rays of unconditional love, Sugarlight brings light workers down to earth, opening them up to share their gifts while staying grounded on planet Earth. For overthinkers and worriers, Sugarlight alleviates issues of the mind, allowing you to focus on what's truly important, living your truth. Sugarlight facilitates forgiveness for those that have hurt you, including yourself. Open your heart to what's possible by letting go of all that no longer serves you. Virgo and Sagittarius are the signs, and Jupiter is the planet. So I feel like actually this needs to go over here, and this needs to go over here. But from what I get from your oracles, I feel like there's a very high focus on your health. And I feel like Spirit's bringing in a lot of like replenishment right now. So if you've been feeling really like down and kind of like, exhausted lately. I feel like that is changing. And I also feel like along with these new relationships, you're also learning how to really love yourself in the process. And that's kind of what's bringing those in faster and bringing them in now, is because you've done this work and you've been focusing on this unconditional love for yourself, so that now you have that love to give back to others. And that's why Spirit's bringing them in as a gift now.
When we were pulling the cards, one of the messages that I channeled from Spirit was emotionally level-headed group who has put in the work, heart chakra opening, and also ladybug and caramel macchiato. So many of those things need to but yes, I agree that essentially that was the core of the message, is that you guys have earned these things. Like, I never want to say earned, because like we're all technically like, everybody should get their blessings, but it's like you've put in the self work, because like, you put in the self work, which means that you're ready for these connections, basically, is what that means.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I think that, you might have been having a rough year. I know a lot of people have. And you might have been going through a lot as far as like opening up and kind of, going through like shadow work. Maybe some of you have gone through like a dark night of the soul, like you've kind of gone through an awakening in certain aspects. So I feel like, with this group, like you've definitely done the work and you've definitely come into this place now of just being ready, basically, like being ready and open. And I think like the only tips that I really have is to be ready to receive and, have hope that it's coming if it hasn't come already. And I know that we talk about like the planets and stuff a lot, as far as like, if you ever watch our live streams, which by the way, we try to stream at least once a week on Twitch. So if you haven't watched those, check it out. We're usually on there at least once a week. So follow our Twitter, because we always say when we're on. But we talk about the planets a lot, and we talk about how right now, because of the Great Conjunction that started this new wave of like unions, and a lot of people starting to find like their soul tribe and things like that, because now that we've hit this age of Aquarius, a lot of us did most of the work in 2020, and now starting 2021 is when we're going to start meeting our people and kind of working together and starting to move forward out of that shadow period. So I feel like this group is not an exception to that.
Which is a good thing.
Yes, it's a great thing. We're going to pull some songs. I just want you to see I am pulling them. I'm not looking at them. Okay, there's a lot in here. So I'm going to pull, well, they made me pull 5. Winter Wonderland.
Oh, I love that song. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Yes, you got Grown Up Christmas List, which is one of my favorite Christmas songs. You got Kiss Me at Midnight, which is actually a song by NSYNC. Again, that romance. You got Merry Christmas, Here's to Many More, which is by Reliant K. And then you got With You This Christmas, which I believe, I might have to look and see who that one's by. But I feel like these have a very, you have a couple in here that are very romantically geared. So for me, hold on. For me, like that is very much about like, you have this Lover's card. So if you've been working on manifesting your person, or like if you are looking for romance, I feel like, that's something that Spirit knows and is telling you like, hey, I'm bringing this to you.
Yes, they're sending the message Silver Bells, which like I know is the song because I'm hearing it, that like very old Christmassy song, but from the Silver Bells, I'm also thinking about like clarity. So like if you've been waiting for clarity, or even like for some of you, this could be the person, like the one that you're going to marry, because like, wedding bells, like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from the bells.
Yeah, definitely. And again, like we know that you've done the work, and like this is all very much emotional fulfillment. So I feel very strongly that you could have your person coming in soon if you haven't met them already. Now that doesn't mean for everybody. So of course, if you're not like looking for love and you're like, I don't really want that. Like it could mean like you have like soul tribe coming in too. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, but I do get kind of a romantic vibe off of this as well. Um, I was trying to find that song. Not having very much success. I know it's a newer song. And hold on. I thought it was.
Is it a song by Why Don't We?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay.
there you go. Okay, it is by Why Don't We? So it's a newer Christmas song, but it is a romantic one at that. So if you haven't heard that one, I recommend. It's on my playlist. Actually, I actually made us a Christmas playlist. I don't know that I told Lena about it, but we have a Christmas playlist on our Spotify, and that's linked down below. So if you want, it is actually on there. So if you want to feel, in the Christmas spirit, since we're uploading this on Christmas Eve, go ahead and check out our playlist. It's actually pretty large. So if you want to put that on while you bake or like wrap presents or unwrap presents or hang out with your family, whatever that may be, that's down there too.
That's exciting.
But we're going to get into your stickers.
Woohoo! Oh, my favorite part.
Yes. We're going to see what spirit, what else they want to say about what they're bringing you. And I'm going to try to like not get a massive amount. Hold on. Okay. The mustache wanted to stick with me.
So maybe you're getting a person with a mustache.
It's very possible. Okay. So you got roses, which are a symbol of love. They're flowers. And actually, I don't know if it's going to focus, but can you see the rings in the middle?
That's funny.
Yes. So again, if you are looking for love, there's an engagement ring in there. It's a good sign. You have first day of winter.
Actually, the first day of winter was the 21st, so maybe that something significant happened on that day. Maybe you just met someone and you're kind of uncertain about them, and this is spirit saying like, hey, give them a chance because
You got two of the same sticker. I feel like you've been searching for something.
that's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Or I would start searching.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like, whether it's you that's been searching or somebody else, I feel like you're going to find each other. I feel like that's something that is coming in strong. You have DNA and it says "and" in the middle.
DNA.
Yeah, I know. It made me think of BTS. But for me, this is all about soul family. So for me, this is about like that connection and that like deeper emotional fulfillment that you're going to get from the people that, are meant to be in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You got waiting.
Yes, you've been doing some waiting. I feel like your waiting is almost over, though.
Yeah, I would agree. You got the tennis rackets. So I feel like maybe for me, what I'm picking up off of that is communication going back and forth. So you might have met somebody recently that you've been either messaging online or texting a little bit, or you've been getting kind of like some messages from somebody in some way. I feel like this is all about like that back and forth communication and how you're kind of like in this new period of kind of communicating. And if that hasn't happened yet, that could be an omen that something's going to come in quickly communication wise, and it's going to be something probably via like text message or online or something like that, because with these you send it back and forth over the net, so it makes me think like over the internet.
That's cute. Someone had some funny guides, and I was laughing because someone said, someone's guide said, and so that if this is for you or it sounds familiar or like a relative of yours, then like definitely take this message. But something along the lines of, if two tennis rackets don't want to have a baby ball, they should make sure that they use a net.
Yes.
So just
yeah.
leave you and yours.
So keep that in mind. You have the couple here, and he's actually catching a leaf in his hand, but like he's holding her hand.
That's very cute.
Mm-hmm. So again, like you might have that counterpart coming in, and then you have kissing under the cherry blossom trees.
That's cute.
So if cherry blossom trees are a symbol for you, or falling leaves, or you like the fall, or you met somebody in the fall, like this is kind of a sign for you. But again, this group is very strongly romantic based. So I feel like you are meeting somebody that is a romantic interest, whether you want to take them up on that or not. I do believe that they are in your soul family. So I feel very strongly that this group, like your presence, are good health and meeting somebody new that's going to really change your life for the better and give you that emotional fulfillment that you deserve because you've done the work to get there.
I agree with that.
But that is what we had for you guys. We hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And we hope that you join us on Twitch at some point in time. Listen to our playlist if you want to. But we will go ahead. We'll get, we'll still upload some stuff here and there. And we have some New Year's stuff in store for you guys as well. So hopefully you enjoyed your reading. If you were drawn to another pile, go ahead and, check that out. But that is what we had for you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
If you chose group 2, you chose the blue goldstone palm stone. My favorite crystal.
So pretty.
So this is going to be what gifts is Spirit bringing you this holiday season. So we have tarot, we have oracle, we have these cute little song titles to get you in the holiday spirit. So we'll draw some of those. And then we also have stickers to get into more of what the gifts are that Spirit's bringing you. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started with that. And I'm going to start with your tarot. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups.
Oh, cute.
We have the Lovers.
Oh, I love that she's a mermaid, by the way. Sorry, I had to say that.
And the 10 of Cups.
Wow, okay.
Yes. So again, the last group had 3 cards that were cups, and this group has 3 cards that are cups. The last group had the Lovers, and this group has the Lovers.
Last group also 10 of Cups. So again,
yes. If you in the same spot too. So if you were drawn to group 1, then I would recommend watching that. But what I'm getting from this is, I mean, they're being very, very blatant about what they're giving people. So Merry Christmas early if you are watching this and you celebrate Christmas. This is Christmas Eve. But we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups is usually seen as like your knight in shining armor. Like this is usually somebody that comes in with like it can be like a love offer, but knights are usually ones that move. And Knight of Cups is very much about like emotional too, because it's water. Cups and water, like that's all about your emotions. And you have the Queen of Cups, who is somebody that is very much in charge of their emotions and are very good at handling situations and are feeling emotionally fulfilled and kind of sitting in their power. And then you have the Lovers, which the Lovers is really self-explanatory. Usually it's one of 2 things. It's either, the literal like lover, like a person that you want to be with and that you are interested in, and that is a companion and a match for you. But it can also be internal, like self-love as well. But because you have the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups, this tells me that this is more likely a romantic interest because the Ten of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment and kind of like having it all, and having like that family and that emotional fulfillment with somebody that makes you happy. So for me, again, with this group, I feel very strongly that this is a romantic offer coming in. So if you've been manifesting an offer and you've been looking for a soulmate, I feel like Spirit is saying that they are trying to bring this to you right now, which is actually kind of common in the collective at the moment, because right now in the collective, unions have started happening because we just ushered in the age of Aquarius actually earlier this week. So super exciting, by the way. But I know one thing that astrologers and like a lot of spiritual teachers and healers and things like that have been talking about is the fact that unions are going to start happening now. So if you have been manifesting someone, this is a very good omen that that person is coming into your life this holiday season.
Sorry, I'm not not paying attention. I'm just channeling messages at the same time. And first I want to say is before I got into the before we got into the group, I stopped and I listened for a song from Spirit that they wanted you guys to have, and I didn't know any of these cards, so that's why I laughed when Becca first remembered the cards, because the song that they sent you is "I Want to Know What Love Is" by Foreigner, which is a very cool song for one. And two, I just felt like Foreigner like sticks out to me, so perhaps this is someone from overseas that you might be meeting online. Other things that they sent through are dark hair, dark eyes, deep soul, pancakes, past life love, doves, lion's den, friends to lovers. Those are kind of what they've sent so far, like while she was, reading through those.
Cute. That is, I love when they do that. So yes, if any of those things resonate with you, then this pile is for you. Also, if you have water placements or Gemini in your chart, then this is probably a good indication that this is a pile for you. You don't have to have those in your chart for this to be your pile. So don't panic if you're like, I don't have any water and I don't have any Gemini. It's fine. It just, that could be confirmation for some people. We are going to get into your oracles and see what else is in there to kind of see what else to expect. We have imagination, which is I embrace. Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that in a second. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. The reason why she laughed is because in group 1, she channeled the song Imagination, or Blue Hour, sorry, by TXT, which is a K-pop band, but one of the main words in that song is imagination. So it's just funny. Again, if you were drawn to pile 1, I recommend watching it.
Yeah, actually, the thing that I didn't mention earlier in pile 1 is that before, when I was waiting for you to shuffle the cards, I was sitting here and I started drawing, and I was just drawing, and I'm not a great artist, so like, don't be like, oh, show us your art, because it's not great. I was just doodling. And so I started drawing an hourglass, and then I was like, and then I started filling and I started coloring it, and then I was like, oh, I'm just drawing blue hour. So I actually have a page, a couple pages back in this notebook, that's literally an hourglass with like blue sand dripping down, and it says Blue Hour TXT. So I think it's hilarious how much that song is sticking out today.
Yeah, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's great. And the music video is super cute.
Yeah, very cute.
You have Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone.
So cute.
I know. It's so exciting. Okay, this one, I'm going to forewarn this by saying just be careful, because you got the Holy Child, Star Seed. I am a divine child of the universe. Now, this could just be, fulfillment for you internally, but for some people, this is a baby. So if you've been trying to have a baby, this could potentially be a sign that Spirit is going to bless you with one. If you have not been trying for a baby and you do not want one right now because it is not a good time, I would recommend using protection. I know that there are potentially a lot of babies that are going to be born in 2021. So if you are meeting up with somebody and you are not wanting a child, again, just be kind of careful, because I think things are kind of fertile at the moment. So, but for those of you that are manifesting a child, this is a very good sign for you. And then your universe message is I heart you. And it says, if everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe.
That's so cute.
I know. So I love this deck. And then I also have 2 crystal cards, and I'm gonna save the best one for last. But I'm gonna show you. I'm actually gonna show you and read you them separately because I want to save one of them. But the first one that you got is Golden Healer.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, it is abundance, expansion, and golden rays. And it says universal life force flows strongly with the golden healer. With an exceedingly high vibration, golden healer carries bioscalar waves, an abundant form of power that increases in spatial mass. The potent energy can expand awareness across multiple dimensions, transforming your vibration all the way down to the cells in your body. Connected to the solar plexus, this stone allows the highest form of healing for your identity and self-worth, releasing ancestral trauma that may have affected you and been passed down through your family lineage. The sign is Leo, and the planet is the sun. Again, this says abundance and expansion. So if you have been working really hard, which I believe that you have, you've probably been working through ancestral traumas and doing things like, working on your solar plexus and on your self-worth and through the things that you need to work on. And I think that this is a sign that, you are going to have some abundance come in whatever way that may be. Now with your spread, I'm thinking more emotional abundance, but that could also mean that you have multiple gifts coming in as well. So you might be expanding in other ways as well.
And that card had Leo, and one of your channeled messages was Lion's Den. So again, if you have Leo in your chart, again, could be a sign that you're here, or your person that potentially could be coming in could have Leo in their chart.
Mm-hmm. And then I saved the best for last. The last one is Rose Quartz.
Oh, cute. It's my favorite crystal.
Which is love, nurture, and romance. And it says, calling an unconditional love. Rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. The signs are Taurus and Libra, and the planet, is Venus.
You all right there, ma'am?
It's been a time. I'm going through some ascension stuff, so I've been dealing with kind of like a headache and a little bit of like exhaustion. so if I mess up a little bit, guys, I'm just going through it right now, but we're all right. We're moving forward. But again, this group, very, very strong romantic vibes. Like, I don't know how many times like hearts have popped out in this reading, but
Yeah.
I feel like you're calling in the connection, like a divine, fated destiny kind of connection is coming in for you. And that's the gift that's coming. And it might not come for like Christmas, but I feel like it's coming fast and soon if it hasn't already.
Yes, exactly.
It's really cut and dry.
Very simple.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is we are going to, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna draw you some songs. These are some holiday songs to kind of get you in the spirit and see if they can give you any more indications of what things are coming for you.
Okay, well, I'm hearing rocking around the Christmas tree.
Well, that one's not in here, so there's another one for you. Okay. So I pulled a handful from my handy dandy stocking here. You did get Underneath the Tree.
Well, there you go.
Which is a song by, I think this is actually Kelly Clarkson. You got Winter You got Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Oh, that's my favorite.
You got White Christmas.
That's also a really good song.
And you got Holly Jolly Christmas.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
And I'm going to draw you one more because I have a lot more in here. And so I might as well. And then the last one you got literally is the Christmas song.
So someone might be getting some type of communication on Christmas. I know these were holiday songs, but it seems like actual Christmas is important, or like, you know, maybe even extending to New Year's, because like you don't really take down like decorations for Christmas until King's Day, which is the 6th. So for some of you, this really could be that this person is going to come in like that. Like for all you know, like even though yes, technically we're not supposed to go out and see people and all this stuff, for all you know, like it could be like, you know, your old friend comes back from college and you guys decide to like catch up and have a coffee, and you know, or like you know, somehow gets to travel home, you know, anything like that. It could be something like that. It could be that like you go on a Zoom call with the friend and like they have someone like their new roommate and you're like, oh, who's that? Like, you know, like could be so many different things.
Yes, I agree, because there are a lot of songs in there that are not Christmas songs or like don't have Christmas in the title. So it's funny that you got 4 of them in a row and you got Underneath the Tree.
Yeah.
So again, I think Christmas is important for this group in some way. Another thing is that I'm picking up is if you've already met somebody and you've been dating them for a while, you might have something special underneath the tree waiting for you. And I'm sorry if I ruined that for anybody, but you might, you know, there might be a little surprise down there.
Yes, and don't, you know, like don't, again, also please don't take our readings like end all be all. So like if you're like getting super excited and thinking like, oh my god, they're gonna propose, like, and then it doesn't happen, like don't be super disappointed, because spirit could just be talking about a gift that might mean a lot to you, but it might not be that ring, like, you know. So like, because I feel like for some of you, yes, it is gonna be that, and for some of you it's not, and you're gonna be disappointed and hurt. So I want to put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, everything we say in a reading, like, remember that these are collective readings as well. So if you want an individual reading, feel free to reach out to us. But take everything with a grain of salt and take what resonates, because if you know, if you've only been dating somebody for like a month and like you guys aren't really ready for that yet, then you probably aren't going to get engaged unless you're both ready to get engaged. So like there's certain things that you kind of have to take with your discretion, and just know that like for some people, like yes, this is definite confirmation that hey, you might be getting engaged, or you might be having a baby, or you might be meeting the one on Christmas Day, but that doesn't mean that it's the same for everybody. So just take what resonates, because you know it's different for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get into your stickers and kind of see what spirit can give us as far as your gifts. I'm just going to sprinkle some of those, take a different handful. I'm trying to not have a bajillion stickers like we usually do. Okay. And then, so I get it. Okay. One of these stuck to my hand. So give me 1 second. So I'm going to start with that one. If you are somebody that's watching this that has been debating on whether you should propose or not to somebody.
Oh, okay.
You got Just Do It, which is one of my favorite memes, by the way. Again, lions.
Cute. Yeah, there's something significant about lions. You could have, you guys, even if you were in a past life, you guys could have been lions together for all you know.
Yes, and like that could also just be talking about like, you know, maybe the lion is a spirit animal for you, or it's important in some way. Maybe you really like Lion King. Maybe this is kind of describing how your relationship's going to be, which is very playful and free and kind of innocent and childlike. That's very possible. But lions seem to be standing out for this group. So if you are a Leo, or your person could potentially be a Leo, or again, like that might be an animal that you relate to really well, or it might be a spirit animal or a totem animal of yours. You got Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And for me, that's very like playful and like it's almost giving me this vibe again, like that's kind of foreign, right? Because he comes into the earth as a foreign, like an extraterrestrial, basically. And again, so that goes back to that foreign message that we got, but also it's very like playful energy. And it's very like in that movie, he basically had to introduce himself and he met his soul family by Lilo. And I feel like that's kind of the same vibe.
I was gonna say that Stitch also represents soul family as well.
Mm-hmm. Family means nobody gets left behind
or forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Okay. You got, let's see, got a couple things. I'm laughing right now. It's fine. You got Scorpio.
Okay.
So again, that could be one of your person signs or one of your signs. You might have met somebody during Scorpio season, which was in November. You got, she's a little bit angry at him and he looks a little bit sorry about it. So again, don't be, use your discretion when when you watch these readings. And if you are having like an argument with someone, just make sure that you guys kind of talk it out. She just looks a little bit angry to me.
Yeah.
You got the teddy bear.
Oh, that's very inner child to me, squeezing.
Yeah, I kind of got a vibe of like maybe this person is kind of like a teddy bear, like they can be kind of like nurturing and like loving and caring and like somebody that you can go to for hugs is kind of the vibe that I was kind of getting off of that.
That's cute.
You have Spirit laughing behind the door.
They're like, you didn't think it was gonna happen. Hee 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 in your face.
Yes. You got the Surfer. Yeah, that kind of goes along with Lilo and Stitch, but also with the Surfer, like in the fact that it's a skeleton, like I feel like, you're kind of riding those waves of transformation right now. And in doing so, that's kind of helping you bring in your manifestations.
Yes.
You got cheerleaders. I feel like that's very much Spirit, like they're kind of cheering you on right now. You got, ooh, Spirit has a secret.
Oh.
You got hiking boot. So for me, this is very much about like maybe you like being outdoors. Maybe this person is very outdoorsy that's coming in. This could also be about like taking steps in the right direction or taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, taking it as it comes and kind of living in the moment. Or, you could just like to go hiking and be outdoors, and that could be something that's really good for you. You got the bicycle, which is all about like travel and movement. And this has a whole bunch of flowers, which makes me think of abundance, which kind of goes back to that gold crystal that you had. So with this, like it's like abundance is coming in quickly. It's kind of what I'm getting from that.
Oh, I like that.
You got yes. So if you asked a question, there's your answer.
Ooh, or back to that, just do it. Your answer to the question that you want to ask could be yes.
Mm-hmm. You got this. This is actually related to Egypt. This is one of my shadow stickers, but I actually relate this more to Egyptian than I do anything else. And for me, this could talk about like maybe you had a past life with this person in Egypt. Notice that these are cats that mirror each other. So for me, that talks about like twin souls or your divine counterpart, somebody that's like just like you and completes and balances you out. But again, like you have the Egyptian eye, and cats were seen as royalty in Egypt. So if you have an interest in Egypt and you haven't looked into it yet, I would look to see if maybe you had a past life in Egypt or there's something important about Egypt for you to look into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna save the funny. You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna do the funny one next. You got.
Trojan. Yes. If again, this could be about, Roman times, like in a past life in that era, but it also could be about a certain brand of a certain something that you might need to prevent a baby.
Yes. So again, you got the Holy Child card. So if you are not wanting a Holy Child, then you should use Holy Protection, not
Yeah.
Holy Protection.
No, no.
Protection is the key. And then the last one that you have is What a Wonderful Season.
Oh. Oh, now I'm hearing What a Wonderful World. So that could be a synchronicity for some of you.
Yes. And also, It's a Wonderful Life popped into my head, which is a great Christmas movie. If you've never watched it, please watch it. Also, for those of you that have been hearing ringing, the reason why that movie is so important is because one of the main phrases of that movie is every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. So, you know, it's super cute. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. But that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
But I am super excited for this group. If you do end up proposing to a certain somebody, let us know how that goes. I'm always interested in love stories. I love them. I love love.
Same.
So let us know how that goes. Otherwise, if you watch this and you want to leave us a like, a comment, or hit subscribe, we're going to be back with more stuff for New Year's, which is super exciting. We're really excited about it. Can't really tell you what it is yet, but we're super excited.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Otherwise, if you were drawn to one of the other piles, again, pile 1 had a lot of synchronicities with this pile. So that pile might be one that you want to watch as well. Otherwise, if not, that's okay too. If you're drawn to pile 3, you can watch that one too if you want. But that is what we had for you. Super excited. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, and we will hopefully see you back here for our next one.
Mm-hmm. See you guys later. Bye.
If you chose pile 3, you chose the pyrite crystal. So this is going to be all about what spirit is bringing you as gift or gifts for the holidays this year. So we're posting this on Christmas Eve. So maybe, within the next 24 hours, you could get something, but this also extends through the holidays as well. So these are things that spirit is bringing in for you. We have tarot, we have oracle, we have some special little like Christmas song messages that I'll pull from here. And then we have your stickers as well. And then Lena's actually channeling her spirit. So she has a couple songs that she channels and then some messages while we go through as well. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into what spirit is bringing you as gift or gifts this holiday season. We have justice, which is balance.
Oh, okay.
Move my gold still there. We have the chariot, which is movement. We have the star, which is wishes. And then we have strength, which is courage. So for this group, I don't take these as like the literal cards like I normally would. Like usually I would just read them as like the tarot cards, but this deck's a little special because it has the words at the bottom. So for this group, I feel like there's a lot about balance in here, but there's also wishes and courage. So for me, I feel like you have been already using like your strength and your courage, and you've been working on a lot of things recently. And because of that work, you're moving forward and you're achieving like a balance between like work and love and life and everything. And you're getting wishes fulfilled. So, whatever wishes or manifestations you've been working on, Spirit is saying that those are coming. And like, because of that, like, stay strong because, not everything is going to happen at once either, is kind of what I'm picking up on that. But with the chariot, this is all about like swift movement. And so your wishes are quickly coming. And so they really want you to have hope and to know that they heard you and that these are the things that they're bringing in for you. So not only are you going to feel more balanced, you're also going to have like this strength and this will. And like you're also going to be getting all of these wishes fulfilled as well. And that's kind of what's going to bring that balance into your life.
I agree with that. Some of your channel songs I'm gonna save for a bit, but definitely one that stuck out to me right now, just from these cards alone, is "Worth It" by Fifth Harmony. So, like, you guys have been working on your, I feel like, your self worth, like it, especially that line that just says like, "Give it to me, I'm worth it." So it's kind of like, I feel like you guys are building up that like self worth, and feeling more and more like in your own power, especially with like the strength, which is again a Leo energy. And then we also have um the justice, which is Libra energy. So that could be, and then chariot, which is Cancer energy. So again, don't have to be any of your signs, but they could be to give you some type of synchronicity.
And the star is Aquarius as well. Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into your oracles and kind of dive deeper into this. So the first one that you have is success, which is, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. We have the Great Gathering, which is, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. We have the Diamond Star, which is destiny. I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. And then you have prepare to be astounded. And so this says, send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone always forever, and prepare to be astounded, the universe. P.S. And oh man, and will you ever become a big time manifester? Which I love that energy. Because for me, like, this is like total success. Like, it's not like success in just like one area of your life is successful. Like, this is a like destiny, soul tribe, success, like love, like you're going to be astounded by the abundance and everything that's coming in. So for me, like, this is like literally when they say wishes, like, this is your wishes are coming in. Like, whatever you've been manifesting, it's coming. And like, you've been following your destiny, you've been working really hard, doing the things that you need to do. And so now Spirit's like, okay, prepare to be astounded. You don't even know what's coming. Like, you don't even know what's going to hit you. It like you're successful. Like, we know what your manifestations are and they're coming, and we want you to know that like this isn't just like one little manifestation. Like, this is like big stuff. And then we have crystal cards. I drew 2 for every group. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll do one at a time. So the first one is turquoise. And this is peace, tranquility, and patience. And it says tranquil and calm. Turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in the everyday and each moment in your life matters. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all your labors of love, including yourself. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many Native American traditions and used as a source of healing and connection. Link to the heavens within yourself, the parts that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. This is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces, and then the planets are Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. So for me, that's all about like peace and tranquility. And then you got Jade, which is wisdom, abundance, and good luck. Jade is highly prized and sacred, a wonderful stone for protection and healing. Known as a dream stone, jade will stimulate messages and channel them into your dreams when placed on your third eye chakra. The ultimate good luck charm, jade promotes prosperity in every aspect of your life by opening the heart chakra and boosting your ability to receive. Wealth is nothing without your health, and jade is a reminder of this true abundance, amplifying the good fortune of your vitality. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. This is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Libra, and then the planet is Venus, which, oh my gosh, abundance and good luck. So again, it talks about having luck and abundance in every aspect of your life and every aspect of your being. So again, for me, like, what I'm getting from this is literally whatever you've wanted to manifest, it's coming. Like that's what they're bringing you. They're saying whatever you wanted, you have luck on your side. You're going to get abundance in whatever area you want because you've done the work, and now it's coming towards you, and you're not even like, I just get this like overwhelming feeling of like you're not even going to like comprehend what's going on because of all of the things that are coming in.
Okay. Sorry guys, I am listening and I agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm also just, like she said, channeling messages, which is why I'm a little quieter than normal. So some of the channel messages that I got here, I have Heavy Heart, A Shattered Mirror, Dandelions, Hey There Delilah, A Gold Medal, Crystal Snow by BTS, A Crystal Heart, Bright Smiles, An Umbrella, Rain, Animal Totems, Dumbbells, Dancing, Rainbows, A Pot of Gold, and Patience is a Virtue.
Nice. Yeah, so if any of those resonate with you, then this pile is probably for you. So, yeah, so what I was getting, at least, I don't know if you have anything to add on to it as far as what the cards say.
I mean, I feel like just it seems like a lot of good things, like a lot of like good energy. It doesn't seem, at least to me, like there's a just like it's very vague like about what it is. It's just kind of like whatever you want is kind of what they're saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull, so I pulled songs for you guys that are supposed to get you kind of in like the holiday mood. So these songs are gonna be songs that are on our playlist, which is linked below, for Christmas / the holidays. So if you want to listen to that, you can. Your first one is Odd Lang Syne, which I recommend the Reliant K version. It's one of my favorite songs of theirs off of their Christmas album. You have Mistletoe, which is by Justin Bieber. You have All I Want for Christmas Is You. You have I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Oh, that's cute.
And then your last one is In Love on Christmas, which is an NSYNC song, I think.
That's very cute.
So if your songs tell me anything, four of these songs are about a love, being home on Christmas. So if you've been manifesting somebody, these could be a sign for you that that person is coming. It doesn't necessarily mean like on Christmas. You do have 3 of them that mention Christmas specifically. So if you do celebrate Christmas, there might be something coming in on Christmas, but take what resonates. Just, use your discretion. But I do see, like, with these songs, like, we already know that they're basically telling you anything you want. But with these songs, like, I definitely am picking up on a vibe with just these songs that it's going to be a person, for some of you. So if you have been looking for union, that's something that's coming in, especially with like Mistletoe and All I Want for Christmas Is You and In Love on Christmas. So if you have been manifesting that, I feel like they're saying like, yes, this is part of it. Like, they want you to know that that is included in the package, basically.
Yes, I also heard Oh Holy Night, which I don't remember if I mentioned that already. I heard that before the reading and I wrote it down, but I forgot to say it. Some of your other songs, there was like I Won't Let You Go by Got7, and Crush by Jennifer Page, which is a super old song, but that popped into my head. So those could be relevant for you.
Yes, I agree. So again, super exciting. We're going to go ahead and get into your stickers and see what they have to say about what Spirit is bringing for you. And just so you know, not every group had like romantic songs like that. Like I think like group 1 didn't really have, they had like 1 or 2 maybe. And then I think group 2 pretty much was all just Christmas songs. So, you know, keep that in mind, that that's a little bit special. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get you some stickers. And that one wanted to come out too. Okay. All right, so let's see what your stickers have to say. So the first one, the last one that I pulled out, was the boss lady. So again, if you've been working really, really hard, which I think you have, like this is kind of recognizing that. It has a diamond on it, first of all, but it also has a crown. So for me, this is all about like you've worked really hard for this and like you're going to come into this abundance and kind of be like the boss of your own life. And like you're going to have all of these things that you've been asking for.
Mm-hmm.
You got less Monday, more summer. So summer could have been important for you this past year. Maybe there's something you started to try to manifest back in the summer that's coming in now. Or it could just be like something big is coming up this summer as well. And I know that's not necessarily what we want to hear either. And I don't think that it's like all of your stuff is coming in the summer. I just think that that could be an important time for you. Maybe your birthday's in the summer. Maybe this person's birthday's in the summer. Maybe you guys are going to go on summer vacation, or maybe you're going to get engaged in the summer or married in the summer. There's a lot of different things that that could mean.
Yes, and I mean too, it also depends on where you are in the world because like even though yes, it's Christmas time for everyone technically because of dates, it is summer in like summer season in like Australia right now.
Yes, yes, it is. You got I'm happy.
That's very
It's super cute. It's this little bear and it says I'm happy. So for me, that's all about like that's what you're gonna feel. Is you're gonna feel like this genuine happiness, like spirit's trying to bring you that into your life. Yeah, you got the person tapping on the girl's shoulder. I don't know if you can see it, like trying to get her attention, and she's like
that's
blushing. So for me, that's all about like not only is the universe trying to get your attention, but there might be a certain someone trying to get your attention soon. You got you got this, which is about it says hell is empty and all the demons are here. This is a shadow work sticker. For me, this is actually more about like you've already done your shadow work and like you've kind of already gone in and kind of figured things out, and like things have been probably a little bit dark. But because you're getting things like the I'm happy and the boss lady and like summer, like maybe your winter is actually coming to an end and you're kind of coming out of that energy. You got the letter with the flowers, which is all about like for me an abundance of like love, communication coming in. It's got a little butterfly, which is all about transformation. So for me, like you could be receiving communication and that could make you feel emotionally fulfilled in some way. Maybe you like to write letters. You got the coffee cup with the heart in it. So a cup full of love, if you ask me.
Another song that came in for you guys was well, it was specifically a lyric from a song, so but it's hold your head high, heavy heart, and it's the phrase that pays is the name of the song by the Academy is. So I don't know if that like means something to you, but what I'm getting off of that, because we did have the phrasing heavy heart, makes me think that like you guys might be going through like a little bit of a heart chakra opening right now, and so like you could be feeling a little bit heavier. And so like this reading might, you might be hearing this reading and being like yeah, like you guys say this all the time, like blah blah blah, and like I think spirit's wanting you to like stay in that power, like you had that strength card, like they want you to basically, and the star card again, which is about having hope and having faith, so they want you to like hold your head high and like basically believe that things are coming and like take the chances that come towards you. Like that's definitely a message that's coming through really strongly that I wanted to mention since the lyric popped into my head.
Mm-hmm. You got do more of what makes you happy. And then you have Eat, Drink, and Be Merry.
Oh, that's very cute.
Mm-hmm. And then the last one that we have is this cute sticker right here. So again, for a lot of you, like your stickers and your songs, like you have a lot about love coming in. So I feel like this group has been strongly trying to manifest love. But I think Spirit with this, with the cards, is trying to tell you, like, you're going to have it all. Like, yes, we're giving you love, but we also want you to be happy. And that's what we're really trying to bring you, is the things that are going to actually make you feel fulfilled and happy. And we're bringing you more than just love. And we are including love in the package, but it's a bigger package than that. And I kind of think they want to kind of just tell you, like, we're giving it to you. We're giving it all to you because we, you deserve it, basically. Yeah.
I agree with that. Sorry, I'm writing down messages. But that was basically it. I mean, like I said, they kind of wanted to highlight, I don't know, again, like if Oh Holy Night means a lot to you, because they keep going back to that song. So if that's something that means a lot to you and your family, or if it's a song that maybe like helps you feel better, like I said, because if you're going through like this heavy energy right now, that could be part of it. Maybe that will like help like kind of lift your spirits up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, really, like your channeled messages also were, there was a lot of them. So like I said, I feel like this might be a pile that gets picked by a lot of people, because I'm kind of feeling a lot of energy in this pile. So, again, take what resonates and works for you. And I hope you guys have a very, very, very happy holidays.
Mm-hmm. If you were drawn to one of the other piles, feel free to watch them. But otherwise, I know that we're coming back with some pick a cards for the new year as well, and we're really excited about them. So look out for those. But if you wanted to look at one of the other piles, go ahead. Otherwise, if you want to leave us a comment, hit like, subscribe, any of that. We also are on Twitch now, and we go live at least once a week. If you guys want to check that out, let us know. We are currently accepting readings as well, and we do things like Reiki, and we've started to work through a couple of other things that we offer as well. So if you are interested, go ahead and send us an email, or you can visit our website, which is linked below. And there's also a Christmas/holiday playlist, linked below as well. So if you want to check any of that, please do. But otherwise, we hope that you have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. We hope that you come back and visit us, and hopefully we'll talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.